Welcome back to Tractors and Such. So, I'm back here out here at the pony again. And hopefully I'm going to try and fix some stuff. So, I'm going to go ahead and, well, I like to try and convert this thing 12 volt. I don't really want to put a hanging alternator or a GM alternator, one wire alternator that runs to the battery, because I don't want it to hang out. And also went ahead and put the shifting boot in. It was simple to do, and I may change the oil in this, put a new filter in. I got a new filter for it. Also may put my new intake pipe on it. So we got the voltage regulator on here, and we converted to 12 volts. It's charging now, so that's good. And I did have to get a new generator, and because the other one, the armature is burnt out. And I got a voltage regulator for I think it was for a Ford, because this is a Ford generator with a Ford voltage regulator. And as you can see, we got some nuts, some screws and nuts on here, and we got this on this plastic part, so we can wrap the hose clamp around it to bolt it on. And we done got it polarized, and yeah, so it charges now, but it's only 22 amps. But I'd rather have this because it don't really stick out when you look at the tractor, than cause if we were to put one of them little them one wire alternator, what would happen is it'd stick out too far. But if I was going to put a one wire on it, that'd be my last choice to do on it. But I think I've got this working, because when I pull the cable off the battery, pull one cable off, it stays running, so that means it's charging. And we put a 12 volt ignition coil on it with no resistor required on here. So and also I put a new fill line on here, and I got shut off, but now the filter's filled up, so I think that's going to help it actually get filled this time. So I'm getting ready to start this, and I'm gonna go drive this thing and make sure it actually does what it does. So I'll just make sure everything's alright. Give it some choking. Okay. Now the battery's connected. Okay, so plans have changed. I'm gonna go ahead and rebuild carburetor on this. And Paul's painting the engine a little bit on the pony. So I'm gonna go ahead and start taking this carburetor apart. And I got a rebuild kit here. I even got one with a throttle shaft in it. There's the part number. This is probably the smallest tractor carburetor I've ever took apart. Alright. Well, There we go. That fell out. That's, well, it's pretty clean in there. Alright, I'm gonna take the float out. I got the carburetor put together, and it's simple to do. And I'm getting ready to put it on here. And we also painted the motor a little bit. Just touch up a couple places. Also got some plugs I'm going to put in it, some brand new plugs. Okay, so I've got the carburetor on, I've got the new plugs in, and I got this new intake breather. Okay, so as you probably see, we got the panels on and the hood on and everything. And I've changed the oil in it. We put a new filter in it, oil filter, and I also changed the oil bath oil in here. Okay, it's been about 6 months later, and now I'm going to drive the pony because it's nice out. I got to first move my Toyota. Alright, let's see if he'll start. See, I'll go there. Start right up. Okay, so I guess I'll conclude the video here. The tractor ran fine. I've got a couple of tractor shows coming up and a ride or two. And I would like to take this one. So, thank you all for watching this video of tractors and such. Please consider to like and subscribe. And now go with Paul with the devotion.
Today's devotion is found in Genesis chapter 19, beginning in verse 1. And there came two angels to Sodom at evening, and Lot sat at the gate of Sodom. And Lot, seeing them, rose up and met them. And he bowed himself with his face toward the ground. And he said, Behold now, my lords, turn in, I pray you, into your servant's house, and tarry all night, and wash your feet, and ye shall rise up early, and go your way. And they said, Nay, but we will abide in the street all night. And he pressed upon them greatly, and they turned in unto him, and entered into his house. And he made them a feast, and did break unleavened bread, and they did eat. But before they lay down, the men of the city, even the men of Sodom, compassed the house around, and both old and young, all the people from every quarter. And they called upon Lot, and said unto him, They are men which came into thee this night. Bring them out unto us, that we may know them. And Lot went out at the door unto them, and shut the door after him, and said, I pray unto you, brethren, do not so wickedly. Behold now, I have two daughters which have not known man. Let me, I pray you, bring them out unto you, and do ye unto them as is good in your eyes. Only unto these men do nothing, for therefore came they under the shadow of my roof. And they said, Stand back. And they said again, This one fellow came in to sojourn, and he will need to be a judge. Now will we deal worse with thee than with him? And they pressed sore upon the man, even Lot, and came near to break the door. But the men put forth their hands, and pulled Lot into the house to them, and shut the door. And they smote the men that were at the door of the house with blindness, both small and great, so that they wearied themselves to find the door. Thank you for watching Cage Video today. See you on the next posting.